Hi guys, very dark man yesterday, Mr. Martin, came short of apologizing. He made a lot of statements about why he will never insult Dr. Femi Falana, Fact's dad, and why he did not insult him, and why the defamation suit that they put out yesterday is not okay. But after explaining himself, he did not apologize. I want you to listen to his explanation. Then I do also want you as well to then listen to what he said. This is what Very Dark Man said yesterday on his video. This is Very Dark Man stating the obvious yesterday, why he will never insult Dr. Femi Falana, the son. Okay, I'm going to play the video to you guys and the voice of Very Dark Man to you guys, and I want you to listen. Please, as I told you guys on this platform, I'll drop my opinions, and that's my opinions. I don't really need your permission for approval of it or not. I'm going to drop it anyway. Now, listen to what Very Dark Man said yesterday. This is Very Dark Man explaining himself about the situation of Fact's dad. I want you to listen. This is Very Dark Man saying that he did not insult, and the last person he will ever try to insult is Femi Falana. And that is why I've been telling you guys, this guy needs to go back to school. I don't know whose school he attended, but I can guarantee you, you can't be educated on social media. Okay? Nobody is above it. He needs to learn a little bit of how to put his word and how to do his investigation if he's carrying it out. For me, I see Very Dark Man as a blackmailer. A blackmailer he is, and there is nothing anybody can tell me about it. And in due course, he will meet his Waterloo. No be Nigeria, I guarantee you. But listen to this.
All right. First of all, I did not defame Uncle Femi Falana, and I will never, ever, ever defame Uncle Femi Falana. Uncle Femi Falana, SAN, is somebody that I respect 100%. Not because of his position as a SAN, but because of what he has used the position to do, representing the likes of me. The likes of me that speak against the ills of the society, abuse of power, abuse of influence, and also the bad dealings of the government. Uncle Falana have represented the likes of me and a lot of other activists. I am not an activist, however, but he has represented a lot of people that I personally know. Now, one other person that I represent that made me love him more is Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Fela Anikulapo Kuti is a role model to me, and I saw the way he spoke fearlessly, and I emulated everything, and I said, if I'll be on this earth, I will say it the way I feel it, and I will say it straight up. So imagine Uncle Femi Falana defending somebody like Fela. That means I extended the love to Uncle Femi Falana. Imagine somebody like Fela, Jesus Christ. I mean, Fela came and said, Muhammadu Buhari is an animal, and Muhammadu Buhari was the head of state, and Uncle Femi Falana was his lawyer. How then will I defame him? I only reacted to the call Bobrisky made, which he put allegations that Bobrisky was the one that alleged that Uncle Femi Falana and files connected Uncle Femi Falana and blah, 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 and 10 million naira. Do you understand? And what I said is, I choose not to believe that Uncle Femi Falana will be associated with that. And if I will be disappointed, I'll be disappointed because of his position in the society and because I know what he represents. Now, I had an option of cutting that video at the part where he mentioned files. Do you understand? But I refuse to because I want an...
You see, this is where education comes in. This is where being humble comes in. You see what he said? I have an option to cut that part out, but I refuse. I wanted to present the whole voice. At the same time, you are saying you have a lot of respect for Uncle Femi Falana. Suddenly, he's becoming an uncle to you. You have so much respect for this man that the best thing you can do is to destroy his reputation, is to call his character into questions on the public platform before reaching out to him. I've told you guys already that this guy is a manipulator. Many of you guys think we are joking. He is a manipulator. And being a manipulator like this is not lasting. I know it. I mean, you might think this guy have fans. No, he doesn't. There are so many people, so many power that are wishing this guy to be in jail and keys should drop in the toilet. But he's going, no, they're not going to do it. He's going to use his own mouth to push himself to that point. And when he did it, all of you guys that are jeering him up now, telling him you can't do no wrong. Now that time when I go clear, when I go return back, look for another savior again. No be Nigeria. But for now, I am telling you guys to tell him the truth. Very dark man need to calm down and listen to his own voice and ask himself a question. Could I have done it better? Just listen.
Investigation on the matter. I want a thorough investigation on the matter. Now, let me even tell you guys what is funny. I have another one to post.
You see, a blackmailer. A blackmailer, people will send you different things. People will send you different things to use it to blackmail people. So you have another one. But when you got it the first time, you contacted Bobrisky and asked Bobrisky to go and pay the guy. Did you contact Uncle Femi Falana? Say your name was mentioned on the record I have at the moment with me. I don't want to use it without your consent. I want to hear your opinion over this. Did you do that? Suddenly the man is your uncle. You see, this guy think everyone is a clown. We are not. We are not. We are observing you. The opportunity this case presented is unprecedented. We would have used this case to drag EFCC, drag the justice system, drag the government, drag the prison service. But what did a very dark man did? He entered himself inside the matter again. Now we have no head on it. Just the way he went to Davido's wedding and begin to drag people even before the wedding is finished. Who they were not invited, who they invited. It doesn't make any sense. And Nigerians are so gullible. They just believe everything. Nobody is telling you that Mr. Martin is doing bad. But don't worship him. And that is how he will become a better person. Stop worshiping him. Tell him the truth. Say, sir, you've done well yesterday. We don't agree with you on this one. You could have done better. And he's going to reflect on it. Instead of constantly defending him. It doesn't make any sense. Let's listen more.
Which I'll post tomorrow. That is from a totally different person again. Do you understand? I want a deep investigation on this issue.
Which is okay. Which is okay. You want a deep investigation. But it's not even about the name that was mentioned that is annoying people. It is what you say on the video. It is what you say against Femi Falana and facts. Listen to what he say. Just listen, guys. Because it's like many of you guys think we are clowning here. Just listen to what he say. I'm going to play his video for you from that yesterday. Let me play it. This was yesterday. Listen.
Yes, all right. In respect to Bobrisky, what I'm about to post now, a lot of names will be mentioned. These are people that I also respect, and I believe a lot of Nigerians respect them as well.
A lot of names will be mentioned. These are the people I respect. And I'm sure a lot of Nigeria respect them as well. Listen.
I am very, very disappointed in the agencies that are involved in this. And I believe that this call recording that I'm about to play, even Bobrisky will not expect it. That is what is crazy. But all the people that will be mentioned, I don't care. You understand?
All the people that will be mentioned, I don't care. The same guy that just told you now, Uncle Femi Falana is somebody I respect, is my uncle, is a represent fella, is the man I respected. Now he don't care about all the people that will be mentioned. Are you guys listening to a manipulator and uneducated? I don't know. Just listen. Very dark man, go back to school. It's not too late to learn.
I don't care. And from today, no longer respect for all of you.
And from today, no longer respect for all of you. Out of the assumption, out of what Bobrisky say, you have not heard anything from Uncle Femi Falana. But you've already made up your mind. There's no longer respect for all of them. So you totally condemn a man without giving him a chance to even reply. You no longer respect him. And this man's supposed to be your uncle. That respect fella, that represented fella. This guy is a manipulator. Make una open una eye. Make una open una eye. Make you they go.
You understand? Because all of them are the same. And it's pretty obvious.
Because all of them are the same. So Uncle Femi Falana, Fax, Bobrisky, all of them are the same. And it's pretty obvious. Just listen to him, oh. Listen to him.
The law only works against the poor people. Do you understand? Now, after this video, I would expect that the EFCC will do a deep investigation on everybody that is involved in this case. And also, they will bring the whole officers that participated in this and collected and spent this money that is involved.
Are you listening?
Thank you very much. So I will start by playing the call.
Now, all of you have heard the call. I don't need to go into the call. I'm just going to skip it forward and I'm going to tell you what he says on this video that I believe is defamatory, is disrespect, is ignorant, and it is absolutely an insult to Femi Falana. And they are justified in trying to pursue a legal case against this guy. A lot of followers might be like, oh, he didn't say, you can look, open your ear. Which school did you guys go to? He's already concluded even before he played the radio for you guys. He's already concluded even before the man could even know anything. He concluded already. Listen.
See, it is a call. Listen.
You know.
First things first, you heard it from Bobrisky. EFCC charged him 15 million naira to remove the money laundry charge.
Let's go forward, please.
I was even shocked that he can send that kind of amount of money.
Bring money.
Maybe because we even pity me or say.
Let's go forward.
Prison and the where be fella lawyer? Where we? But
Blackmailer, I had to call Elila again because there's nobody for me to call.
Just listen, oh, listen.
Give me 2 million, the balance of 2 million. So now I'm supposed to come out in what's it called? Ending of July next month.
Okay.
29th. Bad guy. His father is a son. So first reach out to me. His father spoke to me. His father said we can apply for pardon.
Okay.
That pardon, the president, because he knows.
Wait, Fal's the bad guy.
Okay, this is where Very Dark Man spoiled all of this case. This is where he spoiled it. This is where his personal mind came in. Una know they open on her head. This is where he spoiled it. Wait, Fax the bad guy. What did Fax do? Reach out to his dad and said, let's say Fax even did it. What is wrong in that? What is wrong in asking his father to help Bobrisky? There's nothing wrong. Just listen.
I can't even believe this. Fal's the bad guy contacted Bobrisky. And Femi Falana contacted his father. And his father, Femi Falana, spoke to Bobrisky.
Femi Falana, his father, is not your uncle now. It's not your uncle now. His father, Femi Falana, his father. Just they listen.
In order to divert justice.
So Femi Falana is diverting justice. In order to divert justice. So, you see, education is so important when we are talking about this kind of thing. So, how did Very Dark Man got to know the man want to divert justice? Is the man want to divert justice or he want a pardon? These are the bone of contention. But the kind of judgment that this guy is already passing on Femi Falana does not indicate any uncle respect in this. Just listen.
And this same files, if this story is true,
if this story is true, so you know the story might even be false. You know the story may be lie. But you came online to call the man name. Okay, let's say the egregiousness in it. Let's say the anger in it. Let's say the wow, how can that man do that? Let's say you are justified. But keep listening to Very Dark Man. Just keep listening to him.
we have the audacity to come out and say he's fighting the...
Now he begin to condemn facts now. The same facts. We have audacity to come out and say he's fighting for justice in Nigeria. The same facts. How can the same facts? You have not heard from facts. At the same time, you are saying if this story is true, but you are already passing judgment. Manipulator. Make una listen. Manipulators. They fool Nigeria. Just they go.
The governments for oppression. That he wants justice. He wants Nigeria to be better. So that like this, you did...
Facts that have basically truncated his music career. How many of you remember the song, This is Nigeria? Facts that have basically turned all of his lyrics into activism. Facts that have lived for activism. That is facts that you are now calling out. I want to ask Nigerians a question. Is the sentences of Bobrisky justified? Is it justified in any shape or form? No. Is it justified? I'm sure you know the answer. Let's go.
Carry yourself. I don't want to believe that Femi Falana will bring himself down to this level.
I don't want to believe that Femi Falana will bring himself back down to this level. You are already casting assumption without hearing from the man. How do you justify this? This is a question, and I'm not asking this question to emotional followers. I told you guys, my platform is not for emotional people. It's for critical thinkers. It's people that actually rationalize thinking, not just condemning. I'm just saying now, Very Dark Man has a big platform. He brought a man's character to his platform to assassinate. And you guys think it is okay? I don't think so.
A whole Femi Falana.
A whole Femi Falana.
Lawyer, where we respect. Femi Falana will engage himself in something like this? Wait, what is the relationship between...
Femi Falana will engage himself in something like this. So all of this statement you are making, you could have made it with him directly. Say, sir, these are the video, these are the voice I heard about you, sir. The respect I have for you, Oga, I don't want to go and talk about this in the public without clarifying it with you to know what part you play in this. So that is how to do journalism. That is how to do investigation. And then the man will explain his own part to you.
And Bobrisky, Abi Fax said they do.
Okay, Fax and Bobrisky. What is the relationship between Bobrisky and Fax? Abi Fax said they do. Abi Fax they do. Abi Fax said they do. They do what? Listen.
Oh. Okay. Who are we to crucify the homosexual? Most of them don't they evolve from time. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite too. No, now that song they make sense to me. Wait.
So he's now insinuating now that Fax is a homosexual man. So he's now insinuating that Fax songs is actually talking about his own life. Wait, the song now makes sense to me. That's what Very Dark Man is saying. I don't know whether you understand English. A mind of a manipulator. This is what he say, not what I say.
I be foul self they do. This is crazy. Well, anyways, let's go.
He repeated himself for more than twice. So I be facts self they do. Facts they do, man. Facts they do. Facts they do. Just the listing.
Continue. Hey, now wow. Nigeria.
It's federal that my case is federal. That's so that the federal can actually pardon me as the president. That he can do it. That if they pardon me, I can even leave here by next week. Do you understand? I don't have to wait till ending of next month. Okay, so the man started the pardon. He said he wants to send it to the Minister of Justice in Abuja. So Minister of Justice will now send it to President to approve it. But you know Nigeria now, Nigeria with the corruption and everything, they take it fast to him. That the man did not, they said they will collect 10 million naira for him to, yes, that pardon will clear my name off the record.
Of the record, which is not
yes, bad. That which exactly. So, there's nobody.
Now, another question I want to ask again is this. Was the sentences of Bobrisky justified? Now, you're looking for justice. Or are you just looking for a way to condemn Bobrisky, to basically pie him because of the lifestyle he's living or she's living? Are you just looking for a way? Or are you actually interested in justice? Because if you are interested in justice, you know that sentencing that guy to 6 months was unjustified. Now, he has spent 6 months in jail. He's a convicted felony. He can't go to America. He can't go to anywhere. So if the president pardon him, he can travel to America. He can come to the UK. He can continue his business without that conviction, unjustifiable conviction over her life or over his life, for whatever Bobrisky preferred to be called. I want to be correct here. So if Bobrisky paid 10 million for logistic, for the law firm to write the letter and do everything and process it and present a compelling case to the presidency why he must be pardoned, that is not expensive. So the man has a price. That is why he's called Senior Advocate of Nigeria. He's not asking Bobrisky to bribe him or to bribe any official. He said, this is what it will cost you. It's a legal case. Bobrisky is a millionaire. She can afford it.
To call because, I have friends, but you don't know who set you up. And they've not opened my.
All right, so based on this first voice note, based on Bobrisky's narration in this phone call, Bobrisky is saying that Femi Falana collected 10 million naira in order to wipe his name off the record. Wow. These are people I respected. These are people I look up to. Fauzi, bad guy, always talking about, I'm speaking up for the people. So
you see, because of the voice note alone, the people you respected, they are gone. You no longer respect them. Now you begin to dish them now in front of your millions of followers. Does that make any sense to you? Of course, it makes sense to people that don't use their very, very important part of their thinking to analyze issue like this.
Also involved in things like this is really, really disappointing. It's obvious that Nigeria might not go anywhere anytime soon.
So Mr. Femi Falana is also involved in things like this. It's really, really disappointing. It's obvious Nigeria may not go anywhere. Now, the same very dark man is now saying Mr. Falana is his uncle. He respects him. You don't. You don't. You are being exposed. This case of Bobrisky presented Nigeria an opportunity to ask a critical question. Yesterday I said it and I repeat myself again. I believe that this case actually should make us to even thank Bobrisky for having the courage, or thank whoever recorded Bobrisky for recording him. But very dark man did a very bad job. You did a very nasty job. Your ego, your selfishness have basically robbed Nigerians of the opportunity to use this opportunity to call out the system that we've been talking about. Just for the fact that somebody was sentenced from court. In short, the whole process of arresting Bobrisky was unjustified in the first place. And that person was finally presented in front of a judge, which is another question to ask. What are the criteria? What are the threshold that judge used to give Bobrisky 6 months in jail? Many of you guys are not ready. Many of you guys are not ready for retalk. What was the criteria the judge used to give Bobrisky 6 months? What are the precedent, or like where had that kind of judgment has taken place before? Nowhere. But of course, he got 6 months and he got a hotel room instead of a jail time. I don't know how we can change the mindset of Nigerians. I'm not saying that very dark man is not doing job, but I think he's just a cloud chaser. I think he hears too much of his own voice, that he don't understand what other people are thinking. He's a self-righteous man. And I tell you, let me just say